It was our junior year in college. Spring break was right around the corner. We had heard of Teehee and the wonders it had to offer. We didn't think anything like this could happen.
In the state of Missouri, a young woman by the name of Samantha who lives in a town called Fayette is afflicted with a joint-eating bacteria.
So we were at a party and she had come up to me and said that she had like this sharp pain in her shoulders and her knees. So we had left the party early, and as soon as we got home, she just went right to bed. And I just thought, since they were starting basketball, that that it was just pain for that.
As soon as they got home from the party, something interesting happened.
So I was studying in my bedroom and I hear Samantha screaming from the room. So I rush in there and I see that she's looking on the floor. So I look in that direction and it looks like a hot dog on the floor. So naturally I start screaming because it's the last hot dog and we are in college, we don't have money for that.
Her roommate called me like 1 o'clock in the morning because screaming about something like my daughter's finger fell off, or I was like, wait, why didn't you call a hospital if her finger fell off? She's like, well, aren't you a doctor? I'm like, I have a doctorate in psychology, and she just hung up abruptly.
From the house, they went straight to the hospital, where they talked to the chief of surgery. He took some tests and swabbed the stump for a while, and he's still going. Wow, he is swabbing for a normal amount of time. As soon as they got home, Samantha's limbs started dropping like flies. Her parent had to rush back to the hospital to visit the chief of surgery.
I am Dr. Shane Norman from the Michael Scott Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity EMS Pro-Am Race for the Cure Hospital. And I have been treating Samantha. She has not progressed very far, obviously. She lost all of her limbs, as you saw. She is basically hanging on to her life by threads. So she possibly won't live another 3 years, possibly, maybe 15. We're not 100% sure. So obviously, the first limbs to come off was her arms. So this disease called Potato Man syndrome, it causes all of the joints in the body to weaken, but it first affects the joint where the humerus attaches to the scapula. That's the first joint that it affects. So the arm just kind of falls off. Both of them sometimes come off at the same time, but other times they don't. But then it obviously happens to the knees. But then it starts happening to every joint in the body, to where the patient is now just like a head's over here, arms over here, another arm's over here, the torso's down over here, and so she's not doing very good.
Soon after Samantha's consultation with Dr. Norman, Potato Man syndrome soon took her life. Not very many people suffer from this disease, and there is no cure. Click the link in the description to donate.
It's so sad that Potato Man syndrome took her away from us like that, but at least with these interviews and things like that, it brings awareness out and people can focus on it.
I'm so sad because of her loss. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore now that my one and only daughter's gone. At least I have to stop paying child support.
Dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies. Okay. Dead babies, dead babies. Beloved, dying.
It was our junior year in high school, and spring break was high school.
Free.
I'm sorry.